Officially, Cristiano Ronaldo is not for sale. That's what Manchester United are saying. But unofficially, United have opened the door to let him go. What would you do if you were at United? Would you let him go?
So I've gone from the manager now to the chief executive.
Yeah, I know you're multi-talented, so you can do everything.
Well, I've always said that I didn't think Ronaldo was a good signing for Manchester United. If you've got a new manager that wants to play certain tactics and wants to get his own philosophy across, having Ronaldo in your side is a problem. It's a major problem. It was a major problem for Andrea Pirlo when he became the manager, because he wanted to play a certain style of football, but he had to pander to Ronaldo, and that's what every manager that has Ronaldo now has to do. So I think it would, in my view, would be best to let him go, start again. If Manchester United don't get in the top four, I don't think it matters. They've got to build for the next 2 or 3 seasons, and they can't build with Ronaldo in the side.
But do you think, why have they said, and why they're still saying on the record, no, we want to keep him, Ten Hag, even Ten Hag himself said, like, I count on him.
Because they're frightened of the public. You know, that's when you get a player like that, because half the people would say, why do you want to get rid of Ronaldo? He's one of the world's best players. You know, he's still your main goal scorer. Why would you want to get rid of him? And then it looks bad on the club if they don't do particularly well. And the other half are saying, like me, that you've got to get rid of him to progress, because he's holding everybody back, because you have to play your tactics around him. So,
what do you think the percentage, the probability that he's still there next season is? Is it a 50-50 for you now? Because the problem for Ronaldo and United, if they want to sell now, is that no one else wants him.
Nobody else wants him. That's the problem.
So you
because
think he
might still stay, and it'd be a major problem for Ten Hag and Manchester United. Yeah. It might be interesting. Will Ten Hag be there longer than Ronaldo, or Ronaldo longer than Ten Hag? We never know at the moment.
That's a good question.
Now, the Glazers could sell a minority stake at the club. Any takers on that?
That's right. This is the news that I think Bloomberg reported yesterday. Very interesting news, because not often, but sometimes when you start opening up a bit the shareholder, then maybe you've got a view to sell the whole club at some point. And certainly Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the Ineos founder who owns Nice, for example, and the cycling team and plenty of other stuff, is keen to be a minority stakeholder to start with maybe a view of owning the whole club. We know that he's a Manchester United fan. We know he's got the money if he has to invest the 5 billion or whatever the Glazers would want for the whole club. But I don't think it's a bad thing for them to say, okay, we're welcoming a new investor with maybe new ideas, bring new money in to refurbish finally Old Trafford, which is, really, really looking quite bad right now. And maybe bringing something a bit different to this club, that really something has to change now anyway. So we know that they're trying to sign a lot of players. We mentioned that. There's a new manager. Okay, good. He needs some time. But maybe something within the club has to change, and maybe a new investor might not be a bad thing.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.